Okay, it's working. Yeah. Hello, hello. It's been so long since I have done a live. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. So we're having some technical difficulties with the computer, which is how I wanted to do this, but it seems to be working on my phone. So we are a little early, so I'm not expecting a lot of you to be able to make it and jump on. So what I'm trying to do, I'm going to give it a few minutes, and we're going to try to record this as well. Never mind. Okay. So not expecting a whole lot of you guys to make it today because we had to switch up the time. As you may know, if you're following me, a lot of you are getting either you've been in here or you are in here as a result of the emails and the posts that just went out. We have some house manifesting going on, and so that has changed up the schedule because some new news has come in, has come in, and anyway, we had to switch it up. So what I can do though, because people are still trying to get in here, is to let those people in. Can we do that? Help me. Okay, I'm just going to leave it to y'all, and then if they, most of the people are going to have to watch the replay for today, and I'm going to try to set times for the remainder of the few days, but no, because of Thanksgiving and things like that, I'm still going to be posting. It's going to be later, and we can't really pin down everything until after Thanksgiving, and I can get back on a regular schedule. So anyway, I'm really excited to be doing this class, and I'm doing this class because we've had so many people who, you know, have been sending messages, who have questions. I see there's Adele. Okay. I see questions and comments that come up in all different places, and I wanted to give you guys some answers. I know the holidays are coming. Holidays are stressful, and I also found that a lot of people who have joined the our Manifest Your Dream Home course was a little concerned about doing this work during the holidays. So what this course is about, and I'm still trying to buy us a little bit of time here, and there's still people asking to get into the group, so I'm trying to get them in. Create. I don't want to do that. And my brain and my thoughts and my everything seems to move so much faster than everything around me lately. So give me a moment. Or 10. Okay, so I won't even worry about it then. So what are we doing here? We are here to manifest 10K. So this is not going to be your traditional, you know, lecture type of course, right? I am going to explain the basics to you today. I will give you another training later on tonight. So you'll actually have 2 today, and then I'm going to start giving you some fun work to do, right? And when you come back on, you should have done that work, and it's going to be a building stone. So this doesn't mean when I say 10K in 10 days, It may not be 10K or $1,000 a day. It may be you get it in some other shape or form. Sorry, phone calls, which is why we wanted to do this on the computer. So anyway, how it's going to come in is not really what your concern needs to be. What needs to happen and how this needs to happen, you're going to learn. What I want you all here for, right, and what is most important is for you to learn the process. Learn the process. And my son's using the bathroom with the door open. So, okay, we just got some more people in here. So hopefully I'm done adding people at this point. Like I'm done. So if you haven't been added, I know we're off of the time schedule and all of that. Like I said, we've got some house manifesting stuff going on, had to change up the schedules. It's not a big deal. It's one of the things you're going to learn here. So what is the intention here? The intention is to show you how to manifest money. Doesn't mean it's all going to come in one day at the end. Doesn't mean it's all going to come, you know, 1,000 a day. How it comes is not really your concern. And I know that's hard for people to process, but it's not. How your money is going to come to you is not your concern right now. The fact that you need to set your intention, and that's the first step in manifesting anything, is to set your intention, okay? It's almost impossible not to set your intention, but you need to be very clear. So some people will go, I just need money to pay my bills. Actually, I'll tell you a really cute story. It's a story that happens with me all the time. And when I first started working as a coach, but I wasn't a manifesting coach. So I would say, oh, I need an extra, or I wouldn't say extra, I would say I need $2,000 this week. And I would go through my process and I would list all the things that I needed that $2,000 for, and all of those things would get done, but I would never have the money in my hand. And I couldn't figure out what the problem was. So I started tracking things. And what I realized was that I was saying I needed $2,000 that week. Or I would say I needed $1,500 or $3,000. And what would happen is that if I added it all up, right, what happened that week, I would have that $2,000. I would have that $3,000. It just didn't come the way that I was thinking, like, here you go, here's $3,000, now go do what you need to do. Half of the stuff on my list that I needed that money for, or all of it, would get done. So those bills were taken care of. Whatever else I needed to have done would be taken care of. And so in essence, that $3,000 would come. So it would happen in different ways. Okay, so is it important that you have cash in hand? Because when I said I want to manifest $2,000 this week, I was thinking that I wanted it in cash, but truly, to be very clear about what my intention was, I had a list of bills that I wanted to be paid, and those bills got paid. Excuse me, and I'm like, well, the bills got paid, but I didn't really get $3,000. But then if I added up everything I did and everything I bought and the coffee and the lunch with friends and blah, 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 I really, and the bills, I had made that $2,000 or $3,000 that week. So do you want cash? Do you want a specific bill paid? Do you want a series of things that to take place that's going to equal $10,000? Do you just want $10,000 in cash? And if you do, then my question to you is why? What are you going to do with that money? Why am I taking it? Because I want you to take it off of cash. And the reason I want you to take it off of cash is because we have the most resistance around cash as people, as a society, right? We have the most resistance around cash in hand. Or you wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be watching this, you wouldn't have asked to join if you didn't have those issues. So that being the case, Take it out of cash. What do you want to do? Is $10,000 going to create some security for you? Is $10,000 going to get you into a new house? Is $10,000 going to do whatever it's going to do? Your fun work for this afternoon, for this video, because there's going to be 2 videos today. Excuse my fingernails. My boyfriend painted my nails and toenails yesterday. But if you're going to lost my train of thought. Main focus is your fun work is to set your intention. What do you want this money for? It can equal $10,000. Now, if $10,000 to you sounds totally, and I'll have this so much better by like day 3, right? If what it is that I'm saying, $10,000, if that is completely out of your range, right? If you've never had $10,000 in cash before, if you think that that is like so crazy, it's so much money you can't even fathom, you don't think that that could really happen, right? If you're going into this with that mentality, take a step back. What's the max amount of money that you've ever received at one time? And let's just up it by a few $100 or $100 or $1,000, because it needs to be believable. If you can't get behind this, right, 10K in 10 days, then it's not going to happen, because you're going to introduce a whole lot of resistance for yourself. So I need you to pick a figure. It doesn't have to be the 10K. It could be the 1K, right? I have a course, 1K in 10 days. So it could be 1K to start off with, because you're here to learn the process, right? So you can start with $500. You could start with $100 extra if that's something that you can mentally and emotionally get behind. Then I want you to start there. So your fun work is going to be about, what is your intention? What are you going to manifest? It needs to be something that you can 100% get behind. Wow, I'm so like, okay. I had notes, but day 1 is always about feeling, right? And setting your attention for what you can energetically get behind. So what I'm going to post in the group next is a vibrational chart. So I want you to set your intention and then look at this chart. This intention makes you feel like where or what on the vibrational scale. And this is going to be really important as we move along, because I'm not going to teach you like any hocus pocus magic stuff. We're not going to light candles. We're not going to, there's a lot of rituals that you can put into manifesting, you know, that I personally really enjoy, because they help me focus my intention. But that's not what we're going to be doing here. Okay? This is specifically to teach you what is most important about manifesting, and that is receiving what you want. So this master course is about putting yourself in the receiving mode. You can't really help but ask for what you want. You know, if somebody hits you, you immediately have a desire not to be hit. If somebody is rude to you, you immediately want people to be kind to you, right? So you can't not want what in the hell? Okay, my phone froze. So I'm getting all these messages. I'm trying to swipe away. So you almost can't help but set some type of intention. But what I want you to do when you set your intention, how do you feel about it? Where are you emotionally on this scale that I'm going to show you? Because the work that we're going to do is how to vibrationally get behind and stay behind and stay with what it is that we're trying to manifest. Because the receiving mode and staying in a high vibration to be a vibrational match to what you want is where a lot of people are lacking. You know how to ask for what you want, right? I can tell you to write it 52 times and you can probably do that. But if you are feeling scared, anxious, doubtful, whatever it is, those are the things that you're bringing to your manifesting party with you that you don't want to bring. So you know, this is what I want, but I'm feeling kind of here. You're going to get, and when you're manifesting, you get how you feel about what you're manifesting. Always. You get what you're feeling about what you're manifesting. So if what you want is here, but what you're feeling is here, you're going to get stuff that is right here. The work in this masterclass is to teach you how to get here in alignment with what you want. So you asked for this got delivered, and so it's over here now, right? But you're down here, and you're like, well, where's my shit? Your shit is right here, perfectly aligned with what you asked for, but you're down here. How do you get up here so that you can get across and get what you want? That's what this class is about. That's what we're going to focus on. That's what I need your questions to be about. How do you get here? How do you stay here? How do you not let fuckheads, you know, say stuff to you that bring you down? How do you stay here while you're at work and your boss is an asshole? How do you stay here when your kids are all over the place and you're tired as hell and you don't know what you're going to eat for dinner? How do you stay here when you have bills and people are knocking on the door like, if you don't pay, I'm shutting your shit off? How do you stay here? Because you're going to get how you feel about what you're trying to manifest. Is this like not, my phone's not plugged in. So that's the work of our training here. Okay, there's a million. If you don't know how to set your intention, if you have, I will answer intention questions, especially tomorrow, because I hopefully will be on at the right time, and I can give you guys like an hour or two warning. You can post your questions in the group even later today after watching this video 1, and I'll try to get to them in video 2. But there's a lot of information out there about setting your intentions. I have a book called Manifesting Your Intentions, and it helps you get really, really clear on what you want, why you want it, because that does help you with manifesting. But most people naturally know what they want, right? So you know what you want, and we know that we're here to manifest 10K, or if it's going to be 1K for you, or whatever that number is. So our work is, how do we get vibrationally aligned to receive it? Because if you say, LaMeel, can I have $50? And I say, yes, I'm going to send it to you Western Union, and you're sitting over there at Walmart waiting for me to send it Walmart to Walmart, you're not going to get it. And they're going to be like, I asked her for it, she said she would do it, but it's not here. It is there. You are in the wrong place. So this training is about getting you to the right place so that you can get your money and the rest of your shit that you've been asking for and wanting to manifest. And truly, this is the only work that is involved in manifesting, is getting and becoming and staying and maintaining vibrationally aligned with what you want, whether you're manifesting a house, a car, a relationship, a job, a business, a mountain, a yacht, or whatever, an island. That's your work, is getting there and staying vibrationally aligned with what you want. And that's what we're going to be working on. So you need to decide whether you're going to do the 10K or you're going to do something else. Post it underneath here. Tell me what it is that you decided to manifest, the dollar amount that you are comfortable with, because then I can address some of those things as well. But and then I'm going to post the chart as soon as we get off. Can you pull one of those up? And figure out how you feel about what it is that you're trying to manifest right now. Don't lie. Don't try to, you know, bullshit it and say, well, I know I should feel really good, and I kind of feel good. Like, if you feel anxious, if you feel worried, if you feel scared, if you feel, even though those are lower energies on that vibrational chart, that is okay, because that's what you're here to learn how to change. You're here to learn to work up the chart, right? So that you can get into alignment. But if you're lying about where you're starting from, if you're lying about where you're putting your boat in the water, and I'm expecting you to be downstream in 2 hours, but you're really, 4 hours further up, you're fucking it up. And I can't help you. I can't even help you navigate, because where I think you should be in an hour, you're 3 hours behind. So this is not about a judgment or comparing yourself to others. This is just about, what do you want and how do you feel about it? That's it. And it doesn't need to be heavy. It doesn't need to be, oh my God, this is life-changing, life-shattering. It's not. This is, and life is, and everything in it is supposed to be fun. And we've been taught how to worry, how to stress, how to whatever. What I want you to learn now is how to have a good time, how to enjoy the process, how to trust the process, how to be okay with not feeling good, and then know how to get to the point of feeling good. And the journey of feeling good turns out to be a lot of fun, because you are feeling good, and it's like, oh, I feel like shit right now. That's not a problem. I'm about to go this way, and I'm about to do this, and the journey of getting there is great. It's just as wonderful as being there. So that's what we're going to work on over the next 9 days. Sounds like a lot, but I promise you, it's not. You need to remember to drink a lot of water. You need to remember to stay focused on what your goal is, right? What your intention is. So we need to get clear about your intention. You're going to stay hydrated throughout this week, because you're going to be doing a lot of work. But this is energetic work. It is not physical work. We are not about to strong arm. And I think I have a video here in the group now. Are you strong arming your way through success? Through manifesting, through, are you making that shit happen? Well, guess what? Done making shit happen. Shit just happens, right? When you get into the water and you drop the oars, no matter which way you're facing, the river will turn you into the direction you need to go and will take you downstream. You don't have to do anything. Just not fight it. And so, more than anything, over the next 9 days, I want you to not fight it. Okay? I want you to not fight this process. Even if you don't get it, okay, I surrender. And just come along for the ride. So, like I said, today, I'm sorry we screwed up the times. We've got manifesting stuff happening, and truly, since everything happens for a reason, there's like some massive reason for the group of you that this happened when it did. And that the schedule changes, and you probably really need to get flexible, because a lot of us are so rigid in how things happen, and that is not the way that manifestations happen, through being very rigid, being, you've got to be fluid, right? Everything that I do, everything that I'm teaching, you have to relax. A lot of times we are so tense and so so stressed about a situation that we're stopping ourselves from manifesting what we want. And it's right there. I'm trying to get somebody else in there. Okay, so we're stopping it. We're stopping the manifestation from happening. Have you ever wanted something so bad, and then you're like, fuck it, it's not going to happen. And you walk away from it. You stop thinking about it, and then boom, it shows up. Because you were focused so hard on it, you were introducing the resistance. You were the resistance. You, only you, were stopping you from getting it. So this is about ease and flow, right? This is about learning to trust the process. This is about having a good time and allowing what it is that you want to come to you. So like I said, I'll be back on tonight. We'll try to get the time narrowed down at least within about a 30-minute. We'll send out an email and we'll post it in the group. And but for right now, set your intention. Okay, what is your dollar amount? And then as soon as the image is in the group, I want you to determine how do you feel about how do you feel about your intention, your financial intention that you want to set? What does that feel like? What does that look like? And write that down. Make sure that you're recording it so that we have a starting place. You have a starting place. You know how you're feeling and you know what it is that you need to shift. And it's still not what it is that we're going to need to shift. So if you made it live, which only a handful of you have kind of been off and on, yay, congratulations, right? It's all about the right place, right time, da 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 da. And for those of you who are watching on the replay, it is okay. I will be back later. And hopefully there'll be more people who can attend. Come with your questions. If you have questions right now, drop them in. Drop them in, and I will address those questions later on tonight when I get back on, and we're going to get started in manifesting 10K in the next 10 days. And it's going to be fun, and it's going to be easy, and this is not going to be hard. I promise you. You just have to commit to going with the flow. You commit to ease and flow. As a matter of fact, if you've watched this, and this is how I'm going to know if you've watched it all the way to the end, type in the comments, I'm committed to ease and flow. Okay, put it in the comments, I'm committed to ease and flow. So when I say, I know you don't get it, but surrender to the ease and flow of this process, this is your reminder. So write in the comments, I surrender to ease and flow, to let me know that you've watched video 1, and then write any questions that you have. Share with us what your financial intentions are and how you are feeling about it right now, and I will see you guys later this afternoon. Actually, it'll be evening. I'm on East Coast time, so probably after 7 to give West Coast some time to catch up. But we'll post it in the group. Thank you so much for those of you who have made it. Thank you for those who have just gotten in the group. I let a whole bunch of people in the group, and they're probably at work, and that's okay too, because, you know, got to make the bacon. And I will see you guys later this evening. Thanks so much. Hey, Darwin.